Hello. Okay, this is actually technically my third attempt at recording with my new phone mount. My first attempt was just to get my bearings with the camera, test and see if the camera is high enough, is positioned correctly and all that stuff. Well, I had a good position. The problem is when I recorded, everything was upside down. So I had to reposition the camera so that recording is actually the proper way up. The mount that I have is this $20 mount that I bought at Fry's Electronics. It's Macally, Macally. So far it's doing pretty good. It has the inherent flaw that most camera or most phone mounts have, is it bounces around too much when recording or taking pictures or whatnot. Or not even doing that, like receiving calls. You all know what phone mounts do when you have them. Anyways, that's the inherent flaw with this mount, but it seems to be doing okay. Also, the other issue is that it does not really have enough flexibility. The flexibility is pretty rigid in terms of what direction it can be facing and all that. Not much adjustability. There is a lot of adjustability, but not as much as one of the ones that you would have like on a thin rod of paper. I'm sorry, something just fell out of the back of this truck over here, and I don't know why, but I immediately thought of paper. I think this guy is tossing stuff out of his truck. Anyways, a metal rod that you could bend into different configurations. Those bounce a lot more, but they also have a lot better flexibility as to how to mount it. But they're also a lot weaker. This, in the heat that we have here in Arizona, specifically Phoenix, it has not fallen off of my windshield. It has this kind of sticky stuff on the suction cup that also, it's real sticky. You touch it and you leave a fingerprint in it because it sticks to literally sticks to your hands too. But this is also a test. The second test, I did a recording on the way home from Fry's Electronics, and it turned out to be upside down. And also the other issue was that the placement that I had it didn't allow me to plug my phone in to charge. that was an issue. And really, I would prefer it to be in the corner of my windshield, but it just simply cannot be there because of the configuration of this phone. The configuration makes everything upside down if I don't have the phone positioned right. Now, I could do the vertical videos, but that's just plain stupid. So the position it's in right now is actually pretty good, but if I do decide to get optional gauges for my car, they're going to end up being right where they are, or right where this camera is. So I'm thinking I might raise the camera up to be pretty much behind my rear view mirror, but then that creates another problem of my charging cable hanging down, and I don't want that to be in the way. I don't want a cop to pull me over and say, hey, you can't have that hanging down from the phone or from the windshield. Just don't want to give any reason for cops to basically pull me over, other than the reasons I normally have, which is I go to speed of the traffic most of the time out here. In California, you can't really get away with that. The cops will pull you over every time. Out here in Arizona, if you go with the flow of traffic, most likely the cop is not going to pull you over. And if he does, he's just going to give you a warning. Unless you're from, California, because Arizonans don't like Californians. Don't know why. They just don't. Don't know. So, I know the last recording from Fry's to home didn't last as long as I had hoped. It kept cutting out, and I think I ran out of memory or something like that. Right now, I'm halfway through the memory, according to what my phone says. Let's see, I'm at 1050 M out of 2062. Oh, actually, that's going down. So as I'm recording, it's actually changing. So I probably had I probably have about 2 gigs worth of memory left, and that would be my wife.